What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another great video. This video here is my 2019 whitetail pack out. Everything I'm taking for my daily hunts this season for deer, and who knows, maybe some of the stuff I have in my pack and my gear will help and benefit any of you up and comers into the hunting industry, or anyone who's new just into archery who's planning on hunting this year or next year. Hopefully you guys find this this video helpful. If you guys enjoy this video, go smash that like button down below, leave a comment with any suggestions or what you guys feel about the video, and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that that bell icon too to be notified on all my uploads from here till the end of the season and into my pack out here. It's what I feel necessary on what I'm bringing out in the field and what I feel I need to be successful in everything all around within my hunts daily. So first thing I'm going to start off with right behind me is one thing I find very crucial in regards to, depending on where you hunt it. If you're hunting in a forest that's more so kind of damp or there's a body of water nearby, you're going to need this for sure. This is mosquito and also tick repellent. It is DEET free, and they say it lasts up to 12 hours. Now, I'm not going to be hunting for 12 hours straight. I might be hunting for a whole day around 7-8 hours as I spawn and stalk, and I know especially where I went, it was mainly just to quickly go through it just to see if it was actually public land or not. I got chewed out big time by mosquitoes, so must have is mosquito repellent, and if you can get tick repellent, since there's this whole epidemic of ticks coming out now, or on a more well-known stage, try to get a mix of mosquito and tick repellent, as it would save you a lot from swatting them away from your face and probably spooking off a deer or doe or elk, whichever you guys are hunting right now. Now, the next two pieces, I might as well double them up because they're from the exact same brand, all it is face paint, and I try to keep myself covered and not too visible when I'm spotting stock, because I just prefer to use face paint to cover my face, majority or some of my face amongst all the camo that I'm going to be wearing. God, I can't speak in this video. But yeah, face paint from Dead Downwind. There was the black and tricolor, which the tricolor is just black, green, and like a darkish brown, I want to say. The Bass Pro, my local Bass Pro, only had the black, so I picked that up. Now, this here, it's very crucial to when you're out in the field, as you always want to know where that wind's going. I am no way sponsored by this product. I just stand by it because it's very effective to how it works and what I perceive it to work for me. Never let me down, especially in my spot I went to hunt last year. It really pinpointed exactly where this wind was going, even if it felt like it was hitting me in the same spot. Same thing, spot and stalk, and I was in a little valley where wind just kind of circled around, and when I went up higher on the ridges, the wind, just the slightest bit could change, and I found out easily from my wind detector, Dead Downwind also. As spawn and stock, you always want the wind in your face and to mask maybe any odor and human scent that comes off of you. You want it to be going away from all the bucks. So Dead Downwind wind detector has definitely kept me face first in the wind. It's been cold, but this is a big must in my opinion. It's an absolute must-have. Now, next product that I'm carrying in my pack out for whitetail is my grunt tube. Now, this one is from Flex Tone. It's kind of like a 3-in-1 almost. You got a young buck, doe, and fawn. Now, this here, even though it says young buck, you can manipulate it and they sound like an older buck or a more mature buck compared to a younger buck that they're classifying. But just goes to show you could have an $80 grunt tube, or you can do what I did, picked up a nice $15, $16 one, and as long as you know how to work it, you know how to use it correctly, you are going to have no problem calling in those big bucks with one of these flex tone grunt calls. Everybody has their own way of going with these kind of products. They have so many different variations, but it would be, my next product is a Rattle Bag, and it's from a company called Primos. Now, this worked out to be a charm. I've never had an issue with this. These are super easy to use. You're literally rubbing your hands together, and it has seemed to be working out perfect for me. So I can't wait to use this again this year, along with the grunt tube, and see if I can be lucky enough to harvest. What's next is a two-part in a way, because they both work hand in hand, as these are probably the two of the three that are the most crucial in regards to hunting, and that would be binos and a rangefinder. Now these binos are the Bushnell Perma Focus, and they are a 10 by 50 magnification. And the one thing I will say about these binos, definitely pick up a bino harness for Bushnell. As you can see, I just got the standard shoulder strap version of it. Let me get this right here. Standard shoulder / back harness. I tried this on just last night because I just got it set up last night. I recently just picked it up, and the reason why I'm saying pick one up is because a little dinky one they come with. So this, as you can see, it's super thin. You can just imagine the weight of the binoculars, and if you're wearing them for let's say for a small amount of time, say like 30 minutes, you're going to start to feel the fatigue on your neck in regards to it. And I definitely felt that when I was hunting my first spot, as I was trying to glass as much as I can because it was new to me. So get rid of these little dinky harnesses that they come with. Pick up an actual harness that you can strap around your shoulders that disperses the weight of the binos from your back to your shoulders, and it's not just strenuous on your neck. So Bushnell Perma Focus, you can probably find them on sale for like 90 bucks. They are a very solid set of binos. A little bulky, but for under 100 bucks sometimes, and out to, I want to say, around like 1,000 yards or whatever yards. Don't quote me on the 1,000-yard aspect because I don't look at those details. I just know how far I can see with them. They're an absolute godsend in my opinion. They've helped me out hundreds of times on my hunts, so that's a big bonus. Now onto my rangefinder. Now this company here, Halo. Now if you love the Leopold and Vortex, or even Bushnell, Nikon, there are so many brands out there. You can go with what works for you. This was just helpful with my budget at the time, and it's actually been very spot on accurate for me. This is the Halo XRT6, and it's been awesome. It works how it should. It comes with 3 modes: yards, meters, and scan. Now I've never had to use the scan, never used the meters, but the yards I've used for sighting my bows or sighting my sight and making sure I get pinpoint accuracy for what yardage my target's out there for, as I move my targets all around. And when a buck comes in, I would just want to quickly go from here to here to see what I'm looking at. But 120, 130 bucks or something, Halo XRT6 has been an awesome rangefinder for me. Definitely, I would look into getting one of these for any rangefinder, as it saves your bank account and saves how much money you got to put out, but you get a good quality rangefinder at the same point. I'm going to just pair them all off together, just because they're not. It's nothing too crazy you need to talk about, but it is definitely something I perceive everybody needs, and this is what I'm going to have. Now, first thing would be, again, if you're a bow hunter, get gloves for those colder mornings, colder evenings or afternoons, and some that are like, where are these again? Manzella. With me, I found these just at the local sale store, and they are actually archery made. As you see, they do have the indent right here for your release, and I had to put these guys on last year. I think it was actually Christmas Day is when I went out to do a hunt, and it was super cold where I was hunting, so these gloves came in handy, and I paid 15-20 bucks for them, and they feel thin, they don't feel like they're going to be warm, but trust me, Manzella, they make a damn good glove, in my opinion. I've tried other ones, but these guys are pretty spot on for warmth, thickness, and just the texture. They have a texture on the glove, so you can see, and if I'm correct, the fingertips, where you'll be able to get a good grip off on your bow as well when you need to. Next thing, not much explaining to it, as it's just literally a pile of rope. Paracord. I got this for about $9, maybe 10 bucks. It's 100 feet by ½ inch or 3/8. 3/8 or ½ inch, and this is mainly for just carrying out my pack or my bow. If I gotta use two hands to keep my center of gravity and balance nice and low, for you're climbing up a steep hill, I can hook this up to my bow with a carabiner and tether it off to me, and then when I get up to my destination, I can easily just rope it up to myself. That's really it to all this is. Now, this is detrimental for having a good sharp knife. This is my gutted knife, field dressing knife, whatever you want to call it. The company is Browning. Now with this, you do get a nice little carrying case. It also has an area on the back where you can loop it through your belt, so you're not bulking up your pockets or anything like that. Now, I chose this because A, it was on sale. I got it for about 45 bucks instead of, I want to say 60. And just first glance, it is a very nice and well put in a knife, and it has some good weight to it also. This one here, it's a Browning model 11C, and it's just a nice little compact knife, and I've never had to sharpen this yet, as I was unable to harvest last year, but it is super sharp. It's sharp enough where I can kind of even shave myself, so a good sturdy sharp knife is a big bonus and a big thing you're going to need if you have the success rate where you're able to harvest and you need to either gut them right there or quarter your animal out right on the spot. So good sharp knife, something compact but big enough to do what you need to do is a big must. This one is, like I said, a Browning model 111C, so model 111C. You guys may be able to find it for around 40-50 bucks. I definitely picked this up, as, like I said, you know you have it, as there's just enough weight to it to have in your hand, and you know you're carrying your knife with you. Now, these two things I'm going to do together, as one was what I used last year, this one is something I'm going to try this year. Last year what I used was Scent Killer Supercharged Autumn Formula Clothing Spray with Hunt Dry technology. Their motto is apply it, dry it, and go hunt. They say now 99% 10 days after drying. This is actually pretty damn good. I've used this last year, and I got probably about a good half, 3/4 of the bottle left, and you know what, it worked how it advertised. The only reason why I'm thinking I may change is something for on the go right away, and apparently Scent Crusher Field Spray. It's advanced odor eliminator, odorless, non-toxic, non-staining, no residue formula. It is charged with copper catalyst. Apparently they say this is, you spray it on, good to go right from there. This, you'll have to spray it and let it sit for a little bit, so it takes a little bit more time. So I'm going to take a good stab at this Scent Crusher here and just see what it's all about and see how well it works. And you know what, hopefully it's just that leading edge I need to get it done, or maybe it's just all comes down to luck and finding the animal. But you definitely want a good odor neutralizer sprayed on you, because you don't want to be getting it up to 20, 30, 40, 50 yards away from a nice buck. You're a trophy buck or a real mature, thick neck, thick body animal, and it to just sniff you right out from a crowd. That's the last thing you want. So a good scent killer is a big must. I would definitely recommend this product. This one I'll do a review on and let you know how that is in a further video. Now, this is a big thing for me, the equipment I'm using. I do have another video from, I believe, last year up on, or is it last year? No, it was very early this year, and it's in regards, the video is called "What Do I Use for Bow Hunting?" I'm going to put it up in one of the two corners, and feel free to go check it out, because it's very informative in how you can go about with getting whatever, and it targets new to hunting people who are on a budget and don't have a lot of money to spend, and also the few that maybe it's just something you don't got and you're looking for ideas to put in. Now this here is actually going to be my bow. Previous video, as it states, I shoot a 2013-2014 Hoyt Carbon Spider Turbo, and this bow has just been money for me. It's basically as is from when I got it a year ago. Only change I've done is my sight, and I actually have another video on that, on my review on the Spot Hogg Fast Eddie XL sight, and it's a single pin dovetail. I'll put that video link, I think I'll put it in the description and at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that if you want to go check that out too. And with the "What Do I Use for Bow Hunting" from early this year, I'm going to put that in the link as well with it at the end of the video, so stay tuned. But this here is my Hoyt Carbon Spider Turbo with the Spot Hogg Fast Eddie XL dovetail, single pin. This thing has just been pure money for me, and I can't get any luckier with this purchase. Like I said, it's an old bow, but hey, you don't fix what's broken, right? So this has been sticking around. It's going to be in the truck this year, and it's in my case. Couldn't be happier. Now, I am shooting, for arrow aspect, I am shooting the Easton Axis. They are the 5mm diameter arrow with a Muzzy Trocar 100 grain fixed blade. I've used mechanical blades before, not a big fan of them. I don't find them flying right, but the Muzzy Trocars at the 100 grain for a fixed blade, oh, they fly pure money. I just got a new target in today. It's a little cheaper one, just so I can practice get my field points dead on. I have done minor changes, so I do have to run that through again. As my today's Thursday, opening season is Tuesday next week, so definitely this weekend I got some work to do to get everything all dialed in for my broadheads. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, and I hope it helps you guys with trying to finalize any of your daily hunt packs for this year's whitetail. There's a lot of gear you're eventually going to need, and hopefully, if you're on a budget, you just take the time real quick and source out the material and try to find the best price you possibly can, or see what you can work with. And if on some of them you're able to stretch your budget just a little bit to pick up a more expensive brand or a more highly recommended brand of choice, which all it really is just what everybody else uses, go ahead and do that. But I hope this video was informative as you see what's going to be in my pack from my daily hunts for my whitetail journey this year. As I got my fingers crossed, I'm going to have a nice buck walk in front of me. Doesn't have to be a trophy buck, as long as it's a big bodied mature one. I'm going to be very happy with that. So I hope all your guys' hunts go well this year. I know some of my viewers their seasons are already open. Some of them are stuck like me, waiting until October 1st to get it done, or even Monday at the end of September. So I hope you guys have the best experience hunting this year. Hope you guys are not privileged, but hope you guys are lucky enough to harvest. And leave a comment in the description below on how your hunting's going this year, what you think I should do better within my videos and in my day pack. Be sure to hit that like button, let me know what you think, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be sure you're up to date on all my newest videos that I'm going to be coming out with. And as always, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Tybowhunter. And for an extra bit to it, go hit up Facebook, because I just came out with a page for my hunting channel. Search up Tybowhunter on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go give them all a like and follow as I upload to them first, and mainly Instagram. So go make sure you go check those out, and hopefully you guys see some stuff you like, and go ahead, hit the comment section, like I said, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys have a great hunting year this year. Hopefully you guys get a lot of great bucks. And if you're able to harvest this year, leave it in the comments below. Hit me up on Instagram. Show me some photos, as I'll definitely put out a little feature for everybody that does so. Alright guys, have a good one. This is Tybowhunter. I need to get to working and packing for my season. So see you guys in the next video. Next video is going to be, well, opening season. Have a good one.